Hi guys, welcome to shop-rjpasini-for-great-deals on eBay. Today I'm doing a demo video on the Sony Dream machine CD clock radio, and I'm going to go take it over to the display area, and I'm going to show you how it works and just talk a little about it, and then we'll take it from there. If you are interested in this item, you have any questions about it, and you are inquiring any additional information, please don't hesitate to contact me. But I do encourage you to please watch this video. It is a demo video. Hopefully it'll be very brief. I try to, the reason why I do these videos, folks, is to give you, the potential buyer, a little heads up as to what you're getting. I talk about the description of the item, what it's all about, and so on and so forth. If it's got flaws or any discrepancies with it, whether it be scratches, dings, dents, or whatever, or things functioning and not functioning. But I like to go over it with you guys prior to making any bids. The reason why I do the video, that is the reason why I do the videos, folks, is to, again, enlighten you. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to go to the display area over there, and I'm going to show you that this item does work. I'm going to plug it in, talk a little about it, and you'll see from there. So stick around. Thanks. Alright, here's what we got going on. We got the Sony Dream machine here. It's the FM AM CD clock radio, model number ICF-CD815. I'm going to talk a little about it. Just want to go really brief with you guys. I don't want to make this a long video, so bear with me with this here. What you see here is the radio itself, the clock radio itself. And the overall condition on it is pretty clean. It's got some minor scuff marks on the front faceplate over here, if you can see it over here. Well, you probably not, but over here you have some minor little scuff marks over here. The unit, however, does play well, and I'm going to show you that really quick. Okay. Now I noticed I did a preview video earlier, and I noticed that the numbers seem like they're fading, and I can understand you being a potential buyer looking at this here. You might say to yourself, wow, this guy's selling a radio and he's saying it's good, but yet the numbers look at it faded. No, for some apparent reason, I'm shooting this demo video on my Sony Digital 8 camera, and I don't know if it has something to do with the glaring or whatever, but I assure you that looking at this here in person, those numbers are not faded. I'm going to zoom in on it and show you really quick. The reason I want to start off like that right away is because you might see it and get turned off right away and saying I'm not even interested, but I'm going to zoom in and show you that the numbers are not faded. What you see here is what I'm seeing right now. I don't know if it has anything with the auto white balancing in here, or if there's glare, or there's too much lighting, or whatever. It's the camera itself. This is not a state-of-the-art video cameras, but it does the job, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it has something to do with that. But what you see here now, this is live shooting here, a live shot. You can see the numbers are not fading, okay? That's just the way it is, though. So it's not, I don't want you to get the wrong impression and saying, oh my gosh, the guy is selling a clock radio and the numbers are fading. How am I supposed to see the numbers at night or whatever? Or, how am I supposed to preset this thing if the numbers are fading? No, it's not fading, folks. So I just want to clear air with that right away. Again, you can see for yourself, this is a live shoot, a live video shot here, and you can see for yourself, it's they're not fading. But when I do zoom out, you will see the numbers fade. Okay, I don't know why it does that. Again, I don't know if it's just because the lighting in here or it's the camera. But anyway, enough with that. I assure you, it's working fine. Let's get started here. I have over here the this one here, the Nutcracker here, CD, which I'm going to place into the unit itself to show you that it does work. And the presets on here, I'm going to show you, it's going to function things with it really quick with you. Tell you the buttons. There is no, just keep this in mind, folks, there is no original packaging with this item or no user manual. However, if you are a person that likes to, look things up with, you want to have a hard copy of manual, you could probably look this up on, you do a Google search on it, you could probably just type in a model number for Sony, and you could probably download the the user guide or whatever to to check out the functionality of it. That's what I would do in a case like that. But I think it's pretty cut and dry to figure it out yourself and to how to set it. You have two presets. You have an A/B here, alarm A and alarm B, and you have the presets that are exactly the same. Over here, I just want to show you what I'm talking about. Here you have the buzzer radio CD, and then you got the off. Okay, on this side here, and on this side here, the other side, it's the same exact thing here. I guess it's 2 different alarm settings, folks. Okay, you got the same sets here, presets here for that. Here you got your AM and FM band. Well, the tuner is over here, right here, to tune it in. This is the band switch here if you want to switch it from AM to FM. Okay, that's your volume right there. Here is your brightness control, high, medium, and low, I guess. Here like that. Okay, it's right there. Let's see what else we got here. And that's basically as far as that part goes. The bottom of it's pretty clean. The unit itself is pretty clean, folks. From what I can see here, it's a pretty clean unit. Very light wear on it. There was like a little marking over here in the back here. I don't know what that is. I tried to clean it the best I can. It's like a little yellowish mark here, whatever. I tried to clean it the best I can, but I don't want to use any type of cleansers that's going to damage the plastic on here because this is a plastic unit. The overall top condition of it is pretty clean. I mean, with the light wear on it, if any. It does have like little light marks here, like a little fade mark, whatever. But overall, it's pretty clean, as you can see. Here's all your preset buttons. Let me just get this without unplugging it. That's what happened the last time. Here's your presets here. You got your time set. You got your audio in. You got your sleep button here. You got your track and clock set, right? You have the sleep button here, snooze, sleep off button, CD, radio on, off, and alarm reset. And this is your time set. And you would use this button here to advance the tracks on your CD player, and your CD. Okay, so we're going to put that down over here. I have it set for the CD right now in here. I'm going to pop this open. On most of these here, some of them you have, you will push this down and it will pop up. On this particular one, folks, you got to pull up like that. Just to give you a little heads up, I did not do any cleaning of the inside in here. I don't like to touch the head there, the read-write head on there, because it's glass, it looks like to me, and I don't like touching things. The only thing I did do is take a duster and blow out any dust in there that was in there. The unit itself is clean inside, as you can see. It's pretty clean. You can see it like that. It's a pretty clean unit. Okay, but again, I did not touch that little the read-write head there for the CD. I don't know if you could damage them if you don't use the proper cleansing, cleaner. I don't know, some people may use alcohol to it. I don't like messing with those things because if it gets damaged, then it's not going to play properly. At least that's why I feel anyway. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to pop the Nutcrackers CD in there. Okay. And with this here, with this type of connector here, whatever, when you insert it, there's no snap on here. It just comes in and out like that. Just put it in and out like that. See? That's how it is. There's no snap. Sometimes on CDs you'll have a thing where you snap it in there. I guess that's more on the compact ones. The ones like the traveling ones, where if you're taking like a small handheld one that you're going to travel with, like you'll walk around with, that would have the snap in there. Because this one here, which would make sense, because if you didn't, the thing would be flopping around in there. So that's why you don't have the snap in there. This is for a fixed table or whatever you're going to put in your nightstand. So that's why you don't need to have the snap in there. That's the way I see it anyway. I'm going to close it up, and I'm going to hit the CD button here. Okay, and this is track 1. Let's get the sound here. Okay. And that's with track 1 here, folks. That's the, we got going on here. And again, if you want to change it, this is how you would change the tracks to advance the different tracks. Okay. And so on and so forth. You could change different tracks there. Okay. Like that. And I think you get the gist of it. Alright, so we could shut that off like that. And when you hit the off button on it, that's what will stop the CD, and you just pop it out like that. Now we're just going to go really quick with the radio to show you that the radio does work. And that'll conclude this, we'll end this video for that, on that note. So let's see over here now. I'm going to set this dial here for radio. And we're going to hit the radio on. This is the AM band.
New Year's sleep sale. Prices may vary by state.
I tell you, one thing that Sony's, I like Sony products. They really are nice. I mean, if anybody knows anything about Sony, it's one of my favorite products. But this is the AM band. Okay. Let's check out the FM now. And that's the FM band.
That was pretty good.
Okay.
I worked there for about a month and then I quit.
This is
and
the
came to New York City.
It really sounds good, folks. But I tell you, if you're looking for a nice clock radio that plays a nice CD, and you know your AM and FM, you like your AM and FM bands, this is a nice item here. It really is. It really works good. Again, to set it, you're gonna have to play around with it to get setting. Like I said, because I don't have the manual for it, unfortunately, folks. I'm sorry about that. You know, when I pick these things up, when I go sourcing, I pick these items up. They don't always have any manuals attached with them or anything of that nature. So you're kind of like picking them up sight unseen, so to speak. You know, I did test it out in the store, of course. I'm not going to buy something and bring it home and try to sell it. You know, for whatever reason, I'm not going to sell this thing for parts. I like to get things that are functional. But that's what we got going on, folks. And again, that is for the Sony Dream machine here. As you can see here, I don't care if the plug comes out now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take the plug out so you guys can see what we got going on here. And that's what it's all about there, folks. Okay? So check it out and let me know what you think. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye. Okay, guys, there you have it. That's just the closing video for the Sony Dream machine. If you have any questions about it, as I said earlier, please don't hesitate to message me. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. I don't have any price points on it just yet, but it will be listed and noted of anything that there is any changes in there prior to making this video. If you like what I do with these videos, please subscribe to my channel for updates on new merchandise I get. And you know, if you like what I do with them, you want to give them a thumbs up, that'd be great. And I want to take this time to thank you for checking out my video, or I should say demo video, on this Sony Dream machine. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day. Bye.